Hi, Dyke from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book is the Berenstain Bear Graduation Day from 2014. So let's get started. Spring was nearly over in Bear Country. The daffodils and tulips had come and gone. So it had Easter candy and Mother's Day cards. June was about to arrive, and for brother and sister Bear, that meant just one thing: no more school. Sister would finish in first grade and brother would move in up from third. Even little Honey would end in her first year of daycare. They all learned a lot in school that year. Brother class studied the earth and learned about rocks, earthquakes, and volcanoes. He even made a model of a volcano that squirted lava out the top. Sister class learned about plants and animals. They took care of a cute little hamster and kept a lizard and a frog in a glass case filled with plants and mossy rocks. They brought cocoons in from the cold to watch as beautiful butterflies and moths hatched out of them. Honey learned things too. She played with toys that taught about shapes and numbers. She learned how to do things with other cubs, but she did not need to learn how to take naps. She was already good at that. The Cubs did other fun things at school, too. They played sports like soccer, basketball, and baseball. They played games during recess. They went on exciting field trips to interesting places. The Cubs enjoyed their school year, but they was ready for a break. They were looking forward to summer, to picnics and swimming, to hiking and fishing, 2 long summer evenings of chasing fireflies and toasted marshmallows. When the month of May came to an end, it was time to turn the calendar to June. The Cubs drew a big red circle around the last day of school and crossed off each day as it passed. This year, the Bear Country School was having a real graduation ceremony for every grade in the school. Mama and Papa thought this was a nice idea. It would make everyone stop and think about how much the Cubs had learned and done during a whole year of school. Best of all, said Sister, we get to wear cute graduation costumes. Said Brother, I don't want to look cute. At last, graduation day arrived, and the Cubs put on their costumes. They each had a little cap and gown. Even Brother had to admit they didn't look too bad. Brother was blue, Sister and Honey wore white. The cap they had tossed that kept getting in the Cubs' face, they tried to blow them out of the way. Grizzly, Gramp, and Granny stopped by to take pictures. My, aren't they adorable, said Grant, wiping away a tear. Time we get going, young, said, said Gramp, looking at his watch. You don't want to be late for your own graduation day. When the family arrived at school, the auditorium was packed with families of graduation students. Then the school band began to play. They played good and loud. The graduation Cubs, in their caps and gown, marched down the aisle and up on the stage. Look, said Grant. They're brother, sister, and honey. Gramps stood on his chair to take a picture. Get down from there before you hurt yourself, scolded Grant. Principal Honeycomb made a few brief remarks. Then Freddie Fackner, one of the best students in the grade, in the school, gave a speech about honesty, hard work, good sportsmanship, caring for others, and being true to yourself. That professional, that professional accurate factoro nephew, Mama whispered to Grant. Papa and Grant fell asleep. Mama and Grant poked them awake. Finally, all the students filed across the stage as their names were called. Principal Honeycomb handed them their diplomas, fancy rolled up pieces of paper with their names on it. Grant stood up on his chair to take pictures again. As brother, sister, and honey received their diploma as they marched back down the aisle, camera flashed and the audience clapped and whistled. Grant even honked on a loud noisemaker. Outside in the schoolyard, the graduation cubs laughed and cried, hugging one another and posing for pictures. They wouldn't be all together again until next school year. Too Tall Grizzly took off his cap and called, all together now. 1, 2, 3, he yelled, throwing his cap into the air. All the cubs threw their caps in the air. They made a pretty blue and white cloud. Yeah, the cubs all yelled. Honey took off her little white cap too. 1, 2, 3, she called, throwing in the air. I didn't know Honey could count, said Grant. She learned this year in daycare, said Papa. That's what graduation day is all about. Being proud of everything our student did in school this year, and being excited about all the wonderful things they will be doing next year, added Mama. Grant took another picture, squeezing closer, and said, Honey. He said, Honey, they all said as the camera clicked. So that was the Berenstain Bear graduation day from 2014. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a good every day with another video coming out real soon.